Hello, it's Cassie. All right, moving right along. We're on day 4 of the Crafter's Companion Advent Calendar. There are dies in each of these days up to obviously Christmas Eve. So day 1, we started with the cute little flowers. Day 2, we had the word party. Day 3, which was yesterday, we had father. So let's see what we have for day 4. I'm excited. Day 4 is a bigger window here. So let's see what we get. Day 4. Yep, that's right. This is a bigger one. I'm excited. How's everyone doing? I hope that you're enjoying these videos and following along. Ooh, okay. This is interesting. Number 1. And it's like a trophy. Let's see. This is very interesting. These are so hard to get out. Okay. Hold on, hold on. Here we go. Day 4. Oops. It's a number 1 trophy. So if you have someone that plays sports, of course, that's super awesome. Or if you could do like number 1 mom or dad or grandma or grandpa or whatever for like, Grandparents' Day or Mother's or Father's Day. You could do just anybody that, maybe won something. I don't know. This is going to be a challenging one for me, but we're going to do something exciting. Okay, I'm just thinking. I'm thinking. Not what I was planning on or expecting at all. Not that I had any plan or expectation, but I was not prepared for this. So let's see what we're going to do. Okay. All right, so right now I'm looking for a stamp. What if we did something with books? I'm thinking like graduation type thing, won an award, or we could think outside the box maybe. I like doing that. Let me think about that for a minute. What could we do outside the box? Oh, I like this saying right here. Every possibility begins with the courage to imagine, right? Those kind of tie together. Okay, maybe. It's coming together. There are some dies in there for that too. I could cut it out. Let's see. I was looking at these phrases here. 1 second. I'm gonna see. I'm watching it on a different screen so I could hopefully see any comments that might come in. So, oh, yeah. Hi, Robin. How are you? I see your comments. How you doing? Yeah, school accomplishment trophy for sure. Definitely. Honor roll student, whatever. Could be anything, really. Could be, even if they're in music or choir or my son likes theater a lot and music. You could do it for that. Anything, really. Okay. One kind word. Promotion at work. Yes. That's awesome. Ooh, I like You're Amazing. Time to write the next chapter. I kind of like You're Amazing or Every Possibility. Yeah, one of these. Okay, I think we have a stamp. We can work that out. So now what are we going to do? Are we going to do another tag or are we going to do a card? So I have a challenge with my son to do this project in 30 minutes. I really don't think I can do it. Every night I say, "Oh, I'm going to try to be faster than last night so that I'm not on here all night long." But I'm finding that every single one is just a little bit longer than the last. So I'm going to try to make this one faster. Let's see if we can do it. Not that I don't like being here, but All right. So what if we do some cool paper here? Just as like a background thing. Should we pick a color or should we do brown? I'm open to suggestions. Maybe that blue is really pretty. I don't know, for some reason blue makes me think of school. Let's see what else. That blue and orange, of course, is nice. Or brown. Or I could just do the blue by itself. Just as like maybe a background piece. I don't know if I'll actually use it, but so I like to try to just get a few pieces together and, you know, sort of play around and see where it takes me. Maybe that, I don't know. I like those two together. I was thinking maybe a card with this as the base, and we can do some, yeah, maybe we'll do that. Now I'm gonna be, what I'm thinking of is an Imagine product, because I use those the most, of course. But I want you to see how nice colors look on this craft paper. So let's cut out, we're gonna just do, we'll do a 4 1/4 by 5 1/2 inch card. Okay, I haven't done one of those kind of sizes of cards in a while. I've been doing those big square cards lately. 5 1/2. So I'm going to cut this down to 5 1/2. Okay, and that's going to be the base. But I think I'm also going to work right on it. Am I? I don't know. Or am I going to put it on a white card and make this like a layer? I generally like to do layers. Let's try that. Let's just see here. So let's cut 4 1/4, and then I might cut it down and frame it. We'll see, but I like to start big, and then we can always cut it down as we go if that works out better. So let's see. Okay. Are there letters? Ooh, that's kind of cool. I was thinking of putting like just random letters all over the background. Maybe not. I like that star too. All right, what are we going to do? Every possibility begins with the courage to imagine. Maybe we do that and put it like right over this. Ah, I'm stuck. Here we go. What about that? We could do it on clear. Yeah, and put it right over the top of this. Maybe put this in the top third. What do you guys think? Let's see. And then maybe we could just do, ooh, we could do both. Why not? Let's do this. So yesterday we put Father all around the background, right? What if we put You're Amazing as the background? This is a visible image stamp set called One Kind Word. We can all use kind words for sure. Let's just see how it works. Maybe it's not going to work out, but I just like to play a little bit at first and see how we like it. So I was thinking we could just randomly stamp You're Amazing. Yeah, let's just put this aside and hold it here and see if that works out. Okay. All right. So what are we going to do to this background? I really like this background. And I want to show you how color looks on it, like pigment color. So what I was thinking was using, I was going to use dewdrops like Brilliance and Burst of Magic, but now I'm thinking, maybe I'm going to do Distress Crayons. I haven't used those in forever. I used one last night, and that got me thinking. Let's bring some over here. Okay, so I've got some Distress Crayons. Maybe I'm going to color on here and do some texture, okay? We all know I love the texture. Got to have a little bit of something, little more going on. So let me quickly find a stencil that I want to use. All right. This, I will tell you right now, this is way out of my comfort zone. So this is a challenging one. So I'm actually pretty excited about it because it stretches you, right? It pushes you to think outside the box a little bit more. Okay, maybe I want just like an easier pat, you know, like something a little more subtle like that, or not so busy. I don't know. I'm thinking. If you have any ideas. Oh, Robin's got ideas. A tag or a bookmark, that would be a good idea too. Gold embossing to make the trophy stand out. Yeah, see, you have great ideas. Everybody has great ideas. What about this as the background? I don't know. Oh, no, I know what I need. Silly Cassie. I need stars, right? Yes, I need stars. Let me find it. That will be perfect. What am I thinking? Jeez. Okay, I know I have stars. Maybe it's in my other container. Just a minute. Yeah, gold embossing powder. And you know what? I have some really beautiful gold embossing powder from Imagine. Their gold and their silver embossing powder, it is like liquid metal. It's so pretty. So that's a great idea. I'm going to do that for sure. Thank you, Robin. That's a great idea. Okay, I know I have like kind of starbursty stars, right? I don't know. That just seems right to me. What do you think? Okay, 1 second. Almost there. Or do you have stars? We think like there. Yes, I do, and that's what I'm looking for. Trying to be quick about it. I gotta beat Henry. He thinks I can't do this in 30 minutes. I gotta prove him wrong. Here we go. What about these stars? That's what I was thinking. And I don't have to do every one. You know, just kind of a little bit here and there. I think those are the stars I was thinking about. I'm pretty sure. I'm just real quick scoping through here. I have way too many stencils, but also not enough. If you know what I'm talking about. Okay, that's what we're gonna go for. We're gonna do these stars, and we're gonna do them in paste. Yep. So we're gonna do that flexible. No, not flexible. We're gonna do that plaster paste, if I can find it. Where did it go? Shoot. Where'd it go? 1 second, I gotta find the plaster paste. Ooh, wait. I also have these distressed crayons. I think that's all the colors. Pretty sure. I don't usually do things without all the colors. Okay. Yeah, this is what we're gonna do. Okay. So actually, yeah, let's do this first, and then I'll cut up the piece. My piece is right here. I'm gonna put it right there so I don't lose it. Gotta make myself some room. And then we're gonna put the plaster paste on here and then let it dry while we cut out our shape. Okay, so then we can be a little bit more efficient. Okay, so I've got plaster paste that I used maybe last night. I'm not sure. Days are, I know it's only day 4, but some things are starting to run together already. So here we go. So I like my palette knife. I like the metal ones. They hold up really well. Plastic ones are fine too, but metal just kind of for me, at least. Okay, so here we go. We're using the plaster paste because 1, it I can put the color over top of it, and 2, it dries pretty quick. So here we go. We're just gonna do, I'm thinking, how do I want to do? Do I want to cover the whole thing or no? Cover the whole thing? What are you saying? Are you able to use bleach on that stencil and lift the color? Ooh, well, yeah, I don't have any at the moment right here, but that's a good idea. I wonder what it would do to the craft too. I'm keeping a list of ideas that people give me for other techniques to do, and I will try to incorporate them in other videos. I just don't have bleach right here in my studio right now to be able to try it, but I will make sure I have some for another video and I will try it, and that's a very great idea. Thank you, Robin. Okay, we're gonna cover the whole thing. I think I want to do the whole thing. That'll be fun. Okay, let's just do it. Don't think, just do. Sometimes I like to overthink things, and really it's not that big a deal, right? Okay. This star is so pretty. This is pretty sure this is an Echo Park stencil. And I'm sorry I don't know the name offhand, but I can find out for you. If you really want to know, I'll find out. I need to get better about listing the companies and the products I use. I know I need to do better about that. So that is on my list of things to improve on. I know people want to know where stuff comes from in case they want to get it for themselves. So I will work on that. But this definitely is Echo Park, so I'm sure if you went to their website or whoever sells their product that you'd probably be able to find it, or something very similar. So I did it nice and thin, and you can see that full stencil in there because remember, we want it to dry fast and be a nice thin layer but still have a little bit of texture. So here we go, we're gonna lift off. Yay, that's so amazing. Oh my gosh, I love the stencil. Look at that. I know I get excited about silly things sometimes, don't I? Look at how pretty. Even just the white on the craft, I mean, looks so cool. Oh, I'm super excited. What if I just put some glitter on here? Oh my gosh. This gives me so many ideas. I want to do this in gold. Wouldn't that be amazing? Okay, we're going to put this aside. I'm still going to use it, and I'm going to wipe this off really quick, and then we are going to do another background with that gold this that we used a couple nights ago, the Bo Bunny stencil paste. Yeah, because that's right in front of me and I can see it. And I thought, wouldn't gold on the craft look awesome? Let's just see what it looks like. You know, we can still decide which one we want to use in the end. I do think I want to put a little bit of color. That was my original idea, to put some color on that craft paper. And the stencil's kind of hard to clean because it's got sharp or like pointy edges. So you just got to be careful. Take your time. I just really am trying to get a lot of that paste off so it doesn't get stuck in the cracks. Okay, so yeah, it doesn't matter. We'll use that same one. Okay, I'm going to get one more sheet because I have a couple sheets of this now. And we're going to do this in gold. Just want to see what it looks like. I have a feeling it's going to be gorgeous. So let's just take a look. Okay. I need to spend a day and like scrape my palette knives. They just get so kicked up. Okay, so this is the Bo Bunny, and it's just called stencil paste. Okay, and we're going to do the same thing and see how it turns out. And just let it sit and dry while we work on the other one. Okay, let's see. Oh, this color. I don't know what it is. Growing up, I loved silver. Silver was my color. And I was like, ew, gold, I don't like it. Now, I don't know. I'm getting older. I don't know if that's the reason, but I love gold. I just think gold is beautiful. I like it more than silver even. I don't know about you. What do you like better, gold or silver in general? Now, for jewelry, I still like to wear silver jewelry the most. I do wear like antique bronze, or what am I saying? Not antique bronze. What is it? Antique brass. That's what I'm trying to think of. For jewelry, that's really pretty. But I do also really love silver jewelry. I don't really wear too much like bright gold jewelry, but just for like decorating and for projects and things, yeah, love gold. Love it, love it. Okay, especially red and gold. That's gorgeous. Okay, we just did a thin layer, and I just want to see how it looks. Here we go. Are we ready? Oh yeah. It's kind of like tone on tone-ish, right? Because they're both in the brownish family. I don't know, but man, look at how pretty. When this dries too, that gold is going to be extra shimmery. Oh yeah, that's so pretty. I don't know. This is going to be tough to call. Maybe we'll do two. Maybe we'll just do 2 cards. Why not? Okay. All right. So that was the Bo Bunny stencil paste. Clean my stencil one more time real quick. Those are drying anyway. We want to give them a minute. Usually when I'm working with paste, I'll just let it dry naturally, unless it's the only thing I'm working on. Then sometimes I'll hit it with the gun just because I get impatient. But I try to also have other things to work on sometimes so that I can just let it dry and not be in the way. Okay. All right. So let's dry this because we want to move on. Oh no, I forgot. We're going to cut this out. So that'll give it some more time too. All right, let me get a drink. Delicious. All right. We're going to cut this out. Now I really like the way this metal piece cut through that paper. It was nice and clean, a good crisp edge. So I'm going to use that again, and I want to go through 2 layers. So we're going to do it on white paper, just plain white paper. It's it's Hammermill, and it's got a green frog on the cover, but I don't remember much more than that. I will find it and I will link it, okay? If anyone wants to know, just let me know. All right, so we're gonna do 2 sheets of white just to see how it goes. I'm gonna put this sideways so that in case I want to go get 2 more layers, then I can do that. I think I want to have a nice thick piece, this shape. So let's see. Right. Nice. Went through beautifully. Ooh, it has the number 1. I wonder, should I leave the number 1 in or pop it out? You know what? I'm going to pop it out, but I'm going to keep them. Maybe I could use them somewhere else. I don't want to lose them because number 1, that's a good thing, but I do like having it popped out. What do you think? That looks nice. All right, let's do one more time so we can have a nice and thick piece. Okay. Perfect. I'm using this metal shim from now on, man. That really makes a difference. All right. And then I'm just gonna glue them together. Okay, we're good there. Get my second piece out. I'm gonna put this guy on top so I don't lose them. Okay, we got 4 pieces now. Look at, it's like no problem whatsoever. It's all because of that metal shim too, I'm sure of it. I mean, other than the fact that the Gemini is just awesome. Okay, so I'm not gonna even take these apart. I'm just gonna glue them together because I just want a thicker piece. Okay, this is so cool. It even has little cutouts where the, yeah, oh, you could stand it up. If you wanted to do a pop-up card, look. Yeah, I'm not gonna do that, but you totally could. I got some new adhesive. I like to try all kinds of new stuff and review it and whatever and just see how I like it and if it's gonna work for me or not, and how it differs from other products. So I haven't used it yet, I just got it. But dries clear and permanent and acid free. It's an Ultra Bond adhesive from iCraft. It's got a nice needle tip, so let's just see how it does. I'm gonna use it here on this paper to paper. It should work fine. If I cut the nib off, silly Cassie. Do I cut the nib off or do I poke a hole? Yeah, I'll cut the nib. Probably have to do that. Okay. All right, here we go. So now I'll put a little bit on here. Oh, I'm just going to put a little bit on and kind of move it around with my finger just to get it everywhere, but not have too much because it's not a super fine tip. But I just want to see also like how strong the glue is, right? So, okay, I think we're good. It's nice. It's just like any other kind of glue so far. It does dry clear, so that's a bonus. Okay, wipe off my finger. There we go. So easy peasy, just line it up. Now I have a nice thick piece. And then we're going to emboss it. Robin had a great idea. So we are going to put some gold embossing powder on this. Ooh, if I make two, I'm going to need another one. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Okay, gold embossing powder. Here we come. Here it is. Is this gold? Yeah. Gold Imagine. All right. How's my time? I think Henry might win. He's going to be the winner. He always is. He knows Mom better than she does. Okay. Got the StazOn. I'm sorry, Versamark ink. Not StazOn. I'm going to dip it in this way. My pad is super dirty. But again, I have two Versamark pads, and they both look about the same at this point, but I've had them for like 15 years or so. So, you know, it just happens over time. Okay, I do need a piece of paper so I can shake off the excess. Cover this puppy. All right. I like to use this little poker thing. It's really good for picking stuff up like this or for pulling layers apart. I don't know, just it's a handy little tool. There we go. Might do a couple layers of this. We'll see how it covers. Okay, I'm gonna put that aside. Heat this guy up. Use the Wagner embossing gun, or heat tool, I mean. Hold on one second. I just had an idea. I'm actually going to put this right back on the paper and show you. So last night, if you watched my video yesterday, I made a tag and I did 2 layers of embossing powder, so I'd have nice thick embossing powder, but it was such a large surface that I had to use the Versamark over it twice to get that second layer of embossing powder. But this is really small, so I'm going to heat it up, and I've got my embossing powder out here ready to go with the lid off, so I'm just going to keep it at the ready there, and then heat this up, and then when it's all heated, I'm just going to pull the gun away, put some more powder on, shake it off, and then heat it again so that the embossing powder is acting as like the Versamark is the adhesive. Okay, so watch and see. It's very easy, and it's just a quick way to get a couple layers of embossing powder on here, but you got to heat it up for a bit so it's all nice and wet. Excuse me. I got a frog in my throat. And you'll see it start to move around and get really sort of loose again. It doesn't take much. Okay, so then you're just going to dump because you don't care. You just want to make sure it's all covered. And you don't always get 100% coverage this way, but it's still good. I'll show you. Shake it off here a little bit. Okay, now we'll put him over there. Look, I got 100% coverage, and I didn't have to re-ink it with the Versamark. So, okay. So now I'm gonna cover this up. We don't need more than 2 layers for this. I just want to have good, even coverage of this pretty gold. Okay, heat it one more time and we'll be good to move on. Baby, look at that. That is liquid gold. Come on, tell me that's not gorgeous. I can't touch it yet, but look at this. Where are you? Wow. I love it. I love it, love it, love it. Okay, I need to let that cool. So we're gonna move it. And so you see the second layer really smoothed it out too. That first layer, there were some dimples. Ah, no. I'll just reheat it. It'll melt again. There we go. I just got to reheat that one little part because it got scratched. There we go. This is so beautiful. Love Imagine's metallic embossing powder. It's just amazing. I should show you the silver. Oh. In fact, should I do one in silver? We'll do this. We'll just leave this for now. I want to try and do half an hour. I really do. I'm so close. Okay, so let's bring this guy back out and see how he's drying and get the cover. Put that guy up there. So this is really almost dry, all on its own. Look at that. So I'm just going to zap it though real quick to make sure that there's no sticky parts. And we're going to give it a little bit of color. I want to show you how the color looks on the craft. It's really, really pretty. And so yeah, that's what we're going to do. That's what I want to do. Okay. Oh, that's so pretty. Okay. Can I? Yeah. Well, you know what? So normally I gesso. Oh, we can do clear gesso. What am I thinking? Yeah, let's do it. We'll take some clear gesso if I can find it. Clear, where are you? Maybe not. What happened to my clear? Oh my gosh, it's right in front of me. I'm looking for a tub and I have this. So there's my clear gesso. So now I want the gesso right because it's going to be my primer. Even though it's clear, I want to see the craft underneath and I want to see those white stars. But I will also want to be able to wash color over this and have it behave a certain way, right? So that's what we're doing here. So this is white right now, but it's going to dry clear, I promise. And I put way, way, way too much on, but that's okay. We're going to cover both of these suckers. How about that? Is this guy ready? It's a tiny bit tacky. So all right. Let's, oh, there's like hairs in there or something. It's weird. Okay. All right. Okay, I think we're probably good. I'm going to let it cool down for 1 sec. The reason I don't like these kind of containers is because sometimes you just get, it's hard to gauge how much is coming out sometimes. I like them to be in the tub. But that was a good deal, so I got it. Okay. Am I good? Yeah, I'm good over here. So I promise this dries clear for sure. And it dries pretty quick too, you'll see. Yeah, and it gives it like, it gives it a little bit of a tooth too. Hard to explain. You just got to try it out for yourself and see. And you don't need a lot. A really nice thin coat is plenty. I mean, what I'm putting on this side is about all you need. As long as you get full coverage, it really doesn't need to be thick. I have a little too much on this side, but just because it came out so quick, so fast. So there we go. Nice thing about clear too is you know when it's definitely dry because you can't see it anymore. Okay, try and get a little of this excess off here. All right, here we go. Nice, that is beautiful. Okay, let me put this guy away. So we did clear gesso, and now we're gonna heat it up. Get it nice and dry. Maybe I'm gonna do 2 cards. What do you know? What do you know? So probably should do the gold on the white, right? Maybe put silver on the golds. Should I do that? Well, if I'm going to do that, I'm going to need to cut more out. So I'm going to let those guys dry for a minute. Cut out 4 more pieces. This will be fast. Okay. Hopefully it's enough. Turn my Gemini back on. This might be off screen a bit. Sorry. I'm just running through the Gemini. No, nothing we haven't seen before. I'm going to put these papers through and cut them out twice so we can make 2 cards. Might be a little bit over half an hour, Henry. You'll be the winner. But we're going to have 2 cards, so that's pretty cool, right? Okay, while we're waiting, look at that, please. Come on, that's just gorgeous. Man, that's pretty. I've seen it a million times, but I'm always blown away because it's so pretty. It blows my mind. Okay. Get those guys out real quick. Run it through one more time. Let's go this way, maybe. We have good coverage there. Okay, here we go. So I've been talking about the Gemini and about its awesome properties and why I have it and all of that. So I was thinking it probably would be good if I actually did a video of just maybe even a live one. I really like doing the lives. Do a live video of just some of the features and show you how strong it is. Cut with, you know, a little metal etched die through 4 layers of fabric or through chipboard or whatever, and see. And then maybe, you know, if you can join me live, you could ask questions and say, hey, what about this? Or can it cut that? And then we can try it together and see what works and what doesn't. I think that would be really fun. So maybe I'll plan that after the holidays, since I'll be on here doing the advent calendars until Christmas Eve, and then I'll be out of town for a bit. Maybe in January I'll plan some more live episodes and do some product review and some things like that. So that's another good idea. I got a couple ideas from Robin about what is the whitest die you can put in the Gemini? Whitest? Oh, you mean widest? Like wide across? Yeah. So this Gemini Go is the smallest one they have, and the width is, so the width of these plates is 3 inches. So this is just meant for little guys like this, and just, you know, you can take it with you. You can keep it on your table. It doesn't take up a lot of space. So it's good for small dies. So 3 inches wide is as wide as it goes. And then the Junior is a little bigger, and I think that one goes to 5 or 5.5 inches wide. And then the Gemini, just the regular Gemini, goes to 8.5 by 11. So that one is the biggest one. That's like a full sheet of paper, right? Pretty cool. So, but as far as their ability to cut through different thick surfaces, they all work exactly the same way. They just have different cutting sizes. So good question. Thank you. Anyway, so yeah, I've had some ideas about showing proper ways for masking and different ideas for doing that. And the thing about the bleach on the cardstock, I'm gonna write that down. So definitely let me know any ideas you have, and I'll keep a list, and I'll try to cover some of them in a future Advent live videos this month. And then whatever I don't get to, I'll cover in other videos. And then also, if you have any products that you're curious about, I have a lot of stuff. And I have access to a lot of stuff, and so I could review products, I could do live demos, and you could ask questions and things like that. So let me know. Okay, so now we're gonna hit this guy with silver real quick. The backgrounds are still drying a little bit. They're mostly dry, but we're good. We're good. We're going to keep going. Let's get the silver out. They also have copper. You know, I don't think I've ever used the copper, to be quite honest. Let's look at, we're not going to do copper here. I know gold is first place, silver second place, but who cares? There's the copper, really pretty. I'm sure it melts the same way. All their metallics are so nice. Okay, let's get that Versamark pad back out. Get this guy going. The silver. Oh, uh-oh. My glue hasn't dried yet, but that's okay. Oh no, my glue did dry. That was the second layer. Well, that's all right too. I'm sure it will all stick together in a minute. Okay, let's do silver. Oh, the silver, it's like, it reminds me of the Terminator. You see Terminator 2 when that cop that was really a bad guy turns into like liquid metal. That's exactly what it reminds me of. Yeah, those separated. Darn it. Well, we'll see what we can do about that after it's heated. No biggie. Okay, we're going to put that aside, but I'm going to leave it open, remember? I don't know if that heat, if any of this embossing powder will run over and maybe stick the layers together. We'll see. Probably not, but we can always glue it after if we need to. All right, see that there's some dimples and stuff? It's nice, and it gets nice and smooth, but it's going to be even better with second layer. We really want to get coverage on those couple parts that didn't get covered very well, and I'm hoping, yeah, it looks like it's going to hold it together now. That's pretty cool. Ah, shoot, I forgot to put paper under there. That's what I do. Easy to fix. There we go. Okay. All right, 2 layers is enough, as we saw. See what I did there? That's why I always put the lid on. Darn it. Oh well. I will recover most of it. So, I don't know if you're familiar with all-purpose ink, but it's an Imagine product, and it's a really amazing ink. And I got some, and I was trying it out and using it for the first time a while back, and just sort of testing out and seeing what it could do. And I had the black, I think it was. The black was out, and I forgot to put the lid back on right away because I was just really into what I was doing. And it spilled everywhere. And I was like trying to, you know, mop it up like this, but it's liquid. It didn't work out so well. So I have like half of the bottle of black left. Such a bummer. I'm notorious for stuff like this though, because, you know, I get involved and there I go. I just keep smushing it around here. I get involved and then I forget to put the lid on, and then I make a mess. Oh well, no big deal. Actually, this is working better. Maybe I'm just going to do it this way. All right. Technical difficulties here, no big whoop. There we go. I got most of it. That metal shim is useful for lots of things apparently. All right, let's heat this up the second time. See how we're doing. Hopefully it kept its powder. Looks pretty good. Okay, last time. Yeah, that's nice. Oh my goodness. Ah, so pretty. Okay, that's plenty of coverage. And when it cools, I'm gonna hold it up to the camera so you can see. Liquid metal, so pretty. Okay, there we go. Moving on. We're almost there, I think. I think. Okay, these guys are pretty dry. It feels like the tiniest bit damp, so I'm just gonna hit it with the gun super fast. And then we're gonna put a little bit of color on here and put the embellishments on, and we're done. You hear that, Henry? I'm almost done. Okay. A little bit more. Okay. Those are good. The next question is, I have got acetate. Do I put, I think I was going to use, where's my sentiment? What did I do with it? Oh, now I made a mess for sure. I can't even find anything. Let's put this here and this here for just a second. Okay. Get it together, Cassie. Get it together. Let me rearrange a little bit because I'm feeling a little, there we go. They were just hiding. Okay. So remember I was going to do this on the background. I don't think I am now. Maybe I'll do one on one, one on the other. Okay. Let's see how that goes. So every possibility begins with the courage to imagine. I don't really want to cover up this guy too much, right? But I kind of want this to be over it. I think that would be cool. So what if I did it on acetate like that? Or just like a strip in the middle. I don't know. Think about that while I'm doing this next piece. That's what I'm thinking for that final bit though. Okay, so we're gonna start with the white because we're putting color on here, and I just, you know, want to see how it looks on the on that craft cardstock real quick. So I'm gonna use a different piece. And this is nice and dry. I'm gonna flatten it out a little bit. I think let's just play with these Distress crayons. I haven't used them in a really long time, and I want to use color. And I think this is going to have the gold, which is a warm metal, right? So I'm going to use blues and greens in the background to have some contrast. Okay, so let's pick some colors here. Maybe Mermaid Lagoon, or do I go more traditional with like a blueprint sketch? Good job. Like this, or like that. I don't know. I think I just like this, or like this, or like that. That's nice. That's what I'm gonna do. All right. I tend to like to start with the lightest color and move darker. Yeah. Nope. This time, because I have two blues and one green, I'm going to start with the two blues, and I'm going to do lightest blue, darkest blue, and kind of smush them around and smudge them and get them the way I want. And then I'm going to come in with the green and do some accent, and then that's it. Okay, so first we've got Mermaid Lagoon, and this is a Distress crayon. If you've never used it, it's got a tip in there. It just twists to get more of the pigment stick to come to the top. It's really soft, like smooth and creamy, kind of like a lipstick or something. And so I want some color here. And so you have some open time with these, not a lot. Open time means that you can manipulate the ink or the pigment or whatever you're working with and the color and move it around, and it will react. just means like, or if you're working with acrylic paint, open time would mean how long it's wet. How long can I work with it before it dries and it stays in place? This darker one is called Blueprint Sketch, and I'm just gonna put a little bit more. I don't want a lot of this darker blue. Alfred calling me. He's probably home, but that's too bad. I usually have to move the car so he can get in. Okay, then I'm gonna spritz this with water. Let's see, should be home yet? Or no, wait. Okay, and I'm gonna move it around. Okay, now, because this is already wet, I'm gonna come in with this green. This is crushed olive, and it's gonna be wet already. So that's is what it is. So it's gonna be creamy to start and move around right from the start. But I don't really want a lot of this either. Really quick, I'm not sure. No, I can't do it. I can't do it. Sorry. Sorry, Al. Okay, so let's just move this around a little bit. So see the colors blend pretty nicely. Okay. And I put probably too much water, but I want it to kind of settle a little bit, and I'm going to dry it real quick. And I think I'm also going to lift a little bit of this color just for fun, just to see what happens. Yeah, I like that. I like it to be, for this one at least, I want it to be a little bit more muted. Okay, let's see. Yeah. I like that pretty well, but it still needs to be a little drier. Not quite dry yet. Almost there. It's pretty. It's a little more distressed than I planned for it to be. I haven't played with these in a long time, so it's kind of fun to see what they will do. But I am liking the colors. I think, though, I want to add a little bit more of the darker blue. So we're just going to come back in. I just like the contrast that it gives. And I'm going to move it around. Ooh, it's warm. Okay. Ooh, yeah, look at that, so pretty. Oh man, this is really warm. Okay. All right, I am gonna hit it with water again. There we go. There we go. Nice. I just wanted a little bit darker in some spots. Cool. Heat it one more time, and then I think I'll be good. Okay. Pretty good, pretty good. All right, let's see how we're doing here. Gold on top. That's nice. Okay. So now, do I want to use this? Do I want You're Amazing? I could do just a thin white band over the top. Or underneath. What about underneath? Let's see. Let's test it out. Let's get a white band. How wide would it need to be? I'm just going to cut it real quick with my cutter. We'll say like 3/4 of an inch wide. Not very wide at all. Okay. Really quick. 3/4 of an inch. There we go. By 4 1/4. Okay. I might not like this, but we don't know till we try. Okay, here we go. Sorry there. So let's see. I'm just going to stamp it on here, and then we're going to play. And if I don't like it, then we'll pick something else. I'm going to do it in black. Versifying Clair Nocturne. Okay. Right in the middle. Let's see. Can we do it right in the middle? I don't know if I'm talented enough for that. Let's see. That's pretty cool. I don't know if I like the white though, to be honest. Okay. Nope, it's not working. It does not work for me. Okay. Let's see. Let's try acetate. That's the next step. No, it's got embossing powder on it. Okay, let's just cut some clear acetate. Do the same thing though. 3/4 of an inch. Just a nice thin strip. So the word's kind of floating on top. 4 1/4. Okay, here we go. I'm going to use StazOn, but I'm worried about my black from yesterday. Well, we're just going to do it again. So I'm using StazOn in Jet Black because I'm going on to acetate, and you want to make sure this is a non-porous surface. So you got to use a solvent ink for that so it doesn't smudge or smear, and so it will dry too. Okay, so there we go. Worked great. But now it's too dark. Oh, man. Oh, I know. What if we go over it? What if we do this? No, not there, but right here. Something's not working for me, and I can't figure out what it is. I've got this. So this is where I bring in other things that I wasn't going to necessarily use to see what's going to work, because something about this is not working. A blue ribbon, make the ends pointy. Oh yeah, that's smart. Or what about this? I don't have a blue ribbon per se, but I could do something like this and make the ends pointy and put it underneath. Let's try it. That's a good idea, good direction. Let's cut this down. Sometimes you get stuck and you don't know how to move forward. Okay, so we're gonna do 4 1/4 here. We'll try this guy. And I do like the pointy ends. That's a great idea. I'm going to do both ends actually. So when I want to do pointy ends like that, I just fold it together and then cut to the corners. And then it's nice and even. And I'm going to do that on both sides. I think that'll be nice. And this will just be a nice simple card. I don't do simple too often, but I miss those corners a little bit. Simple is good. Simple is fun. Okay, there we go. I like that. This is going to be good. That's way better already. Okay, let's stamp on here. I can go back to my Clair ink. Okay. Right, I like it in the middle. I don't usually like it right in the center, but for this one it works. So we did Versifying Clair Nocturne again. Let me just flatten this guy. He's getting too out of whack here. Okay, so now we've got the trophy and we've got the saying. I wish I had like a starburst to put around the trophy. You know what I'm saying? Like a rosette would be really cool, but I don't think I have one of those handy. So we're just going to stay simple and have it like it is. What if I could do one more thing? I could. I like to do my string. What if I did some string? I've got gold. Let me just see how it looks. Maybe it's going to be too busy. I don't know. All right. No, I haven't used this one yet, so now I can't find the beginning. Okay. I'll make a beginning. I don't care. Here we go. I need new scissors. Okay, so here we go. Let's just see if I do 3. I'm not going to stick it down because I don't know if I'm going to even like it. Okay, so if we do 3, whoops, stay. Kind of, there we go, like that-ish. Let's hold that down. Well, you get the idea. And then we could put this underneath. Put this here. No, that looks really stupid. Okay, we're not doing that. See, sometimes you got to try and it just isn't, it doesn't work. And that's okay. Okay, I don't like that. Let's see. So I think we're just going to stay with simple because I do like this. I'm always trying to add more. So let's just do with what we got. And I'm going to use glue dots, I think, because this has got embossing powder on the back and that can be difficult to stick with. Actually, no, I'm going to try this new glue because it's Ultra Bond and it dries to most surfaces, it says on the back. So let's try this. I'm going to use my finger again. That worked pretty well last time. The real test is how it works on mixed media, right? So let's try that. Okay. Here we go. Put this guy right in the middle. Okay, and this one I'll raise up a little bit. So that one I can put, because it's just paper too, so that's easier. So I'm going to use that foam adhesive I have. And I'm going to do it twice. How about that? Actually, maybe not. I don't know if I want it to be too much higher than the trophy, do I? Let's see. Because that trophy's pretty thick with all the embossing powder and everything on it, so. Yeah, I think I'm just going to be good with it the way it is. Okay. Boom. There it is. Just slightly off. And of course I got to wait for that glue to dry for it to really stick down. All right. So there is my card. It's pretty simple. I feel like we could probably add some more embellishments. But I also do like it the way it is. You're amazing. Yeah, I'm happy with it the way it is. Let's put it on a card base. You cut one because I didn't have one ready. I haven't been making this size card lately. Okay. Alright, got my card base. I'm just doing white. White is often just easier because if you're going to write a sentiment or something inside, it's nice to have a bright surface to write on so you don't have to use a lighter pen on a darker surface. I've found that just works better. Alright, so we'll get our tear it tape and stick this down to the base and then we're all done. What if I No, I think I'm good. See, I keep thinking, oh, I should do this. I should add more. I should add more. But today we're just going to do a simple card. I really like the die though. It's nice and detailed. Very nice. It's good to have things like this in your stash anyway for such occasions. They don't pop up all the time, but sometimes they do, and it's good to have something to pull out and use. All right. Oops. My hands are all sticky from that other glue, so it's making it harder to get these off. So if you like this project tonight, or learning about these new ideas, or if you have any other ideas that you would like me to teach, please feel free to leave comments. If you enjoyed this video or any of my other videos, please consider subscribing to my YouTube channel and clicking on the bell so that you can be alerted to new videos that are posted. Also, like this video if you like it. Give me a thumbs up. I really appreciate it. And share it with your friends so we can all craft together. Okay, so this is my card. I like it. It's very simple. It's not my normal style, but I do really like the way it turned out. I love the gold. Looks really 3D. If we show you up close here. And that's that Imagine embossing powder. Just looks amazing. And the distressed crayons really kind of look pretty cool and distress the background nicely. So I'm pretty happy with that. All right. So there is that. Should we quickly finish this one since I've got all the parts here? This one, let's do the saying, and we'll do it underneath in blue. What about that? Let's see how it, I'm gonna stamp it real quick with black ink on blue and see what that looks like. And if you can see it, then we'll stick with that. If not, then I'll get some white or maybe silver. Ooh, silver would be pretty. Maybe I'm gonna do that anyway. Let's just do the black really quick and see how it looks. Okay. So I'll use the Claire because it's just paper. So any non-porous surface, always use the Claire. That's what I mean for me. All right, I am gonna put it in the middle because I don't know exactly how I'm gonna lay it out on my card base. So that's pretty nice. I think I'm still gonna do it in silver and see which one we like better. What do you think? Let's do silver. Why not? Where's the silver? 1 second. Need a better layout for all my stuff here. Okay, I got the silver. Here we go. All right, this is Delicata ink. Really fantastic metallic ink. I know we're doing silver and gold together, but it doesn't matter. We can do whatever we want. Clean my stamp with my microfiber cloth, and then stamp it with, this is called Silvery Shimmer. Let's just see how it looks. Maybe I'm gonna like the black better. I don't know. We just gotta try. We're almost done here. Okay, I'm gonna go on this side. Here we go. I do like the black. It shows up really nice. Ooh, the silver is not dark enough. So there we go. We have our answer. So we're gonna use black. All right. So now, do we want does the VersaFine Clear ink work on satin ribbon? That is a good question. I would try that. I don't think I have satin ribbon handy. I don't have a lot of ribbon here. I have a lot of stuff in storage right now. but it's worth a shot. It is a porous surface, so it should be okay. The only thing that I would want to just do a test strip first to see is if it's going to run at all, because it is a fiber, you know, substrate. So that's the only thing I would maybe think about, but it shouldn't. It should work. But that is something we would definitely need to test out first. So I'm going to cut this strip, and then we'll see how it works, how it fits on the page, if we want to do those the ends like we did on the other one, or if we just want to do something different. We're almost done. So this one I'm going to cut 1.5 inch wide, and then make sure it's 5.5 in case we want it to go across the whole card. I want to make sure it's the right width to fit the whole card. Okay. Here we go. Do we want to put, oh, I forgot it's 4.25. Shoot. We went tall ways, not long ways. Okay. 4.25. Here we go. All right. Not quite centered, but that's cool. Do I want to put any color on this or no? Part of me says leave it the way it is. I really like it. Okay. Yeah, look at that. That's pretty, huh? I'm digging that. I don't think I want to do the pointy ends like that either. Maybe one pointy end. And we could put this like that. That's what we're gonna do. I like it because it's slightly off center too, so why not, right? It'll be a little bit different layout. Okay, here we go. So just cut toward the end points. I like it. Put it on the lower third of the card. Put this right there. Boom. A little bit different layout, but I love it. Should we do a black border? I'm just saying, what if? Let's see, I got some black here, or do we just leave it blue and gold? I like that blue and gold does look really nice, but see, look at that black. Just the tiniest black border. That's really pretty. Yep, I'm doing it. Sorry. I'll be real fast. Okay. Real fast. Okay. We're gonna just grab the Tear It tape real quick. This is paper to paper, and we're not going to lift this off the page at all, so I don't need the foam. Okay, and then here we go. And then I'm just gonna cut the ends of that black. It doesn't need to be perfect. All right, here we go. See, just the tiniest bit, like 1/8 of an inch. I'm gonna cut it with the machine real quick on the one end because it's a long strip and I want it to be nice and straight. Okay, here we go. Get that right border there. Ah, what happened? I think my paper bent a little bit. I gotta trim it up. I wasn't holding it down very well, so that's my fault. Well, definitely, Henry definitely won the challenge. Pretty sure I went more than a half an hour, but that's okay. This is fun. Hope you're having fun and you like the projects. All right, almost good here. All right, here we go. Let's see how that looks. Tell me what you think. Yeah, that's so nice. But now it sticks over the edge and I don't really want it to, so I'm just going to cut a little bit off the side. There we go. Yeah, I didn't want it sticking over the edge. I just want it would be nice right in the middle there, or in the on the side. There we go. Yeah, that's it. We're done. Okay, so we're going to use this Tear It tape again because I don't want to lift it off the page at all because I've got that, and that would just be weird. So, but I am going to put a piece in the middle because I really don't want it to go anywhere. And this is nice strong tape, but a little extra for reinforcement never hurt. I find too with this tape, if you just smush the corner of it down and then lift it from the corner, it picks up easier for you. Okay, there we go. Stick that down. This, I'm going to use that other glue. That seemed to work pretty well. Whoa, that's a big amount. That's all right. Okay. Sweet. We did 2 cards tonight. Overachievers. That's what we are. Overachievers. All right. Couldn't help myself. These 2 are just so pretty. And we have 2 different layouts, and I like them both. So that worked out really well. All right, let me stick this down to the card base, and we are done. Wow, they look completely different. I love when that happens. Where did I put my Tear It tape? Anyone? Anyone? I got a mess. Alrighty. So these are pretty simple cards tonight. We used a stencil with a couple different kinds of paste, stencil paste and the plaster paste from 2 different companies. Bo Bunny was the gold, and Finnabair was the plaster paste that we used with Distress crayons. We used the Tim Holtz Distress crayons, and that the saying was from a Tim Holtz stamp set. So that's pretty cool. And then we used the Imagine embossing powder, super awesome metallic embossing powder. We did use clear gesso from Finnabair Prima line on both of these, although we didn't end up coloring this one. So in the end, we didn't really have to put gesso on this, but in the beginning, I thought I was going to put color on it. So it doesn't hurt anything. You can't see it, and you know, no big deal. So we used a lot of different products. We did a few different techniques, and we came up with 2 very different cards in the end. I really like both of them. They have both different feels. You know, if you were going to use these for like graduation, you could do different colors in the background. But there we are. There are my final projects. Wow, I really appreciate you being here and watching my videos and leaving comments and liking them and following, you know, my channel. Thank you. So, sorry, let's see, one more comment here. Robin said, before you close, let people know how incredible and wonderful the Tear It tape is. Yeah, it's definitely stable. They should have. It is, and I have mentioned in other videos too, and I should always mention it because it not all of these kinds of tapes are made equal, and this is from Imagine, and it's called Tear It tape because it tears so easily off of the roll. You just use your finger, you don't have to cut it, and like you saw here, it peels nicely. You know, the backing peels off of the tape, off the sticky part of the tape very easily. So I've used rolls and rolls and rolls of it. I use it all the time to stick my card front to my base, and it's perfect for paper to paper. So thanks for mentioning that, Robin, and definitely Tear It tape should be in your craft room. So thank you so much for everything, and thank you for watching and hanging out with me, and I'll see you tomorrow with a new die.